Thank God it wasn't a brain buster. So I could make the joke.
What, you mean going to brain buster?
Yes. I made that joke in ages.
No, but technically you could only call it a brain buster if he does it off the top turnbuckle and onto the turnbuckle pad. That's technically the only time you're actually allowed to call it a brain buster. See right now, Alyssa.
Austin Uaz is working on that, by the way.
Yeah. You see right now, look at this. Oh.
Suplex right there.
And right now.
Oh boy.
Oh!
Wipeout. Whoa.
You see right now, Alyssa. Alyssa trying to cover.
Not that's gonna work.
Kick out.
Almost did. Almost said my words there.
Yeah. Clothesline there by Samus. And right now, Samus really starting to hold this one. You see Amy Rose get back in. And breaks up that submission. But there's Tavion from behind. You see right now. Tossing Amy there and Wipeout on the other participants. Amy Rose still putting up quite a fight though. But Tavion now really starting to dominate. There's a knee. And now, nicely done there by Amy Rose. I'm going to counter that one and right now, Amy Rose. Oh, a slap there to the back of the head. And now a headlock applied. See Samus over on the other side, really trying to handle Alyssa. Backslide here by Amy. Samus putting Alyssa up on the top rope. What? What?
We got a new champion?
Amy! The backslide! On Tavion!
And we got a new champion!
Amy Rose is now the women's champion!
Austin Uaz is about...
Look at this! With the most devastating move in CXWI! The backslide! Amy has... Hey!
Speaking of Amy...
Oh, got it!
Crazy kind.
Amy Bazargo!
This is kind of becoming a little bit of a tradition for Crazy Amy lately.
Amy Bazargo! She's now assaulting the new women's champion! And now, oh look at this! Amy Bazargo! That's a baker's dozen! And Amy Bazargo! Oh, Samus! No, not Samus! Amy Rose's own move! And boy oh boy, the bitch strikes back! Amy Bazargo!
Their rivalry is never really finished.
Wow.
That's an understatement.
Amy Rose is now the women's champion, but
She's got a bullseye
clearly,
on her chest.
well, she got a bullseye on her chest.
And
Right now, Amy Bazargo has got the bow and arrow. Okay, people, we now move on. Special Enforcer match. And given what happened earlier, I've got to wonder if Mewtwo is going to be ready for this one. Because not only has he got Zadok to deal with, the Enforcer for this match, the EXE virus, definitely appears to be on the side of Zavok and on the side of Shadow.
Well,
and the attack earlier, this is how I see it. I see it, but the EXE virus made an attack, the small attack on Tails, as a way of trying to play a mind game with Mewtwo.
If he was, that's not the best idea. I would see it as the fact that the issues between Tails and the EXE virus that never really got sorted out.
I don't really know how, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, here it comes.
I'm just assuming there's something more deeper that we're not looking into.
Of course, Shadow actually told us earlier he wanted to make. He didn't know who he wanted to make. The EXE virus actually came up to him and suggested making him the enforcer. In return, Sonic wanted a shot at the international title at Running Wild.
Against whoever.
Against either the Firestar or Zoloark.
But the thing is, he's not the only one who wants a shot at that title. Well, recently I did defeat the Firestar in a non-title matchup as well.
Well, here is Zavok
at a CAW event. And basically, I knew you were in attendance. You were quite impressed with the performance I had in that match. But this guy right here is the wild card in this.
The EXE virus.
Someone we haven't seen in quite some time, technically. He disappeared for a little bit.
Following the loss of the international title to the Firestar, he sort of vanished. And now all of a sudden he's back and looking to try and lay some kind of mark on this matchup. Of course, remember, the Enforcer, his purpose is to stop interference.
Why didn't I have an Enforcer in my match?
Well, because it wasn't a special Enforcer matchup.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a rematch if this issue doesn't get resolved.
Well, like we said earlier, we're gonna look after this show. We're gonna go and look at the footage, and if we find anything, then we can investigate it. See, right now,
I'm challenging Shadow to a rematch.
DDT there, and Zavok in the early going.
There's one thing I want to notice. Zavok looked.
One thing you want to notice
that I noticed. I took it out really well. The confrontation between the EXE virus and Zavok.
Of course, the second that the EXE virus even looked at Zavok, Zavok immediately retreated.
Yes.
Pile driver there by Zavok.
That's something I kind of noted. That there's something.
And of course, it would be Mewtwo would suffer the full brunt of the attack from the EXE virus. And the second the EXE virus just turned around and looked at Zavok, Zavok immediately retreated out of the ring.
Is there previous between them two that we don't know about?
Between Sonic and Zavok?
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Yeah, that was a bad choice.
I mean, there was a whole video game on it on the Wii U and the 3DS.
Yeah, I completely forgot. Sorry.
4-4 break.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you just hate it when you keep forgetting stuff like that?
You see, right now, Mewtwo DDT.
But the thing is, well, I can't start the run. That's all, folks.
No, that's it. No, that's all, folks.
But you can say from different.
Oh, that was enough. Guess it. Actually, that reminded me of someone else who was on song. Look, I'm just going to say, it was Adam Richmond, and he only played 5 minutes.
Wait, whoa.
LOL.
Whoa.
Bear hug here by Zavok.
Hold on, stop the show 1 second.
What? Man vs. Food was at Soccer Aid, yes. And he played for only 5 minutes. Yes, I know. But it was quite fun watching him come on. You see right now.
He played at Old Trafford.
Yes. And he's a Tottenham fan.
Ooh. I despise him.
You should have seen something else that happened. It was absolutely hilarious.
Right, no more spoilers. No more spoilers. Back to this.
Yes. You see right now.
I was about to say he's just gained control, but
I looked at going there with a butt bop, but he got counted in a full Nelson.
pure.
You see it? Well, both of these guys are both very strong individuals.
And the EXE hasn't even moved in that exact spot.
Well, that's his job. He's the enforcer.
Yes.
He's not really supposed to move that much.
But he's keeping an eye out. But unfortunately,
the choke slam.
He beat me to it.
Yep. And Mewtwo going back up. Well, then again, Mewtwo, of course,
choke slam quite a few times.
Well, yeah, he could take a choke slam, but we also know he can give a choke slam. If you could give the move out, you better know how to take it. Mewtwo again tries the butt bop. Doesn't work. Drop kick there. And drop kick to the outside, and the EXE Virus has actually moved now.
Oh!
Nicely done there. See now.
The Virus surveying the action.
Nice Hoken Rada there by Mewtwo. And remember the Enforcer. Oh, you see Mewtwo there immediately. Felt something was up just as the EXE Virus looked to be stepping in. And now, look at Zavok.
I'll consider that a distraction.
Reverse suplex there, excuse me.
That is a distraction.
It only looked like one. I don't know what the EXE Virus was planning to do, but he got the distraction. That was really all that mattered.
Yes.
And you see right now, back into the ring. And now Mewtwo applying an armbar. Mewtwo actually is mounting a good offense, but he's got to try and keep it going. Nicely done.
But they've both got to consider the EXE Virus being on the outside.
I think right now it's only Mewtwo who needs to consider that, because we've already seen the EXE Virus distract him. Nicely done there. Zavok really starting to dominate now. Zavok holding the pure dominance. Nicely done there with that modified belly to belly. And now again. And Mewtwo right now just being tossed around like a rag doll. And you see now, look at Zavok, clothesline! And Mewtwo now taking a thrashing. And it only looks to get worse for Mewtwo. Look at these shots here. Ooh, nicely countered there. And now Mewtwo, an ankle lock. Oh, we want to talk about ankle lock. We saw Kurt Angle on the pre-show winning the Enter the Picture Battle Royal. You see now a bear again. Hey, look at that, Sonic! Sonic now has grabbed the ref! And I don't think Mewtwo's noticed it yet! Just drilling the ref there! On a backdrop! And the EXE Virus getting knocked down! Oh, you see Zavok! Uh-oh. Nice done there, and Zavok now
gain control and is just
a Boston Crab right here. The referee is down though. Referee now back up to his feet. The EXE Virus is still down, surprisingly. Forward suplex there. And now more shots applied. And once again! The EXE Virus taking out the ref! And now both of these two are down!